I'm Ralph Melis. I'm the co-founder and COO of ExplorTECH.
Tell me a little bit about what ExplorTECH does.
So ExplorTECH in a nutshell is a platform where hospitality stakeholders can come to discover, search and compare technology more easily than what it used to be done before.
So explore technology for hospitality.
Exactly.
Why did you think this was important?
There's a lot of pain points in that space because people who work in hospitality are there because they enjoy working in hospitality. It's not that they work with technology, right? Despite it's an enabler for them. But technology moves so fast and develops, and there's a lot of sort of ins and out information related to it that we cannot expect people who have the expertise on how to treat guests have the same expertise on how to treat technology, right? So the platform is really there to help people find what's relevant based on their profile of their business, in a sense, right? What tech stack they're using today, what is compatible with that, how that compares to maybe other hotel companies similar to them, and discover solutions which maybe they hadn't heard of before.
And who are your clients?
So our clients are on one side the technology vendors, who we help with taking part in events, do brand awareness activities, help them spread awareness about their products, their brands, what their expertise is. And on the other side, it's hotel stakeholders who can come to ExplorTECH and, for example, book advisory services, right, where they can get an unbiased, objective advice about a particular pain point they might be having without having to worry that they're being sold to by somebody, in a sense, right?
How many hotels have you got on the platform right now?
So we work with individual user profiles. So we have over 1,000 registered users on the platform. And to ExplorTECH as a platform, generally we get about more than 30,000 users a month and about 17,000 engaged users who return and are active on it. But when I say registered users, it's people who register and say, I work for this company and this is what I'm using today, etc. So they are really like using the platform as a tool for themselves, right, to help their discovery.
I've been talking to a couple of people attending the conference, and your talk in a couple of hours, I believe, is one of the most interesting and anticipated talks.
Thank you.
The title has definitely hooked everybody in.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about what you will be talking about?
Sure. So the title of that session is 404 Mundane Tasks Not Found. And what we're basically referring to is that in hospitality there are a lot of operational tasks which happen, which are very monotonous, tedious, laborious work, right? It has to be done by hand, and there's a lot of those actions which these days can be automated, right? By bots, as we say, like virtual systems, right? Which can be programmed to basically take certain actions, something which is done over and over, maybe every day, every month, certain reports, for example, or certain actions related to night audits or whatever. It's as a young professional, we're going into hospitality, this is boring work, right? This is not something you learn a lot from, and which is really going to motivate you to go back into the hotel and do your task again. So that kind of monotonous work is something which can be automated by a system so that it's error-free and it works 24/7, 365 days a year. If you have a person doing a particular task and they're the only person who's trained to do that, what if that person is sick? What if they need to go on holiday, right? What if they need to have a training? Does that task stop happening? Generally speaking, it does, right? So that's what this session is about, to enlighten to hotels that they already do certain things in automation which they might be forgetting about, right? And two, it's highlighting some case stories about, hey, these are things which can actually get automated and which have great ROI attached to it. So that's kind of what it's going to be about. It's going to be with a quiz, it's going to be engaging, so I'm looking forward.
It sounds very, very entertaining. I hope to catch it. Now, before I let you go, what is the most interesting talk or topic or conversation that you've had at this conference that maybe was a new discovery for you or something that you're dying to explore more or implement?
Well, I knew that John Sanai was coming again to this event, and he had been here 2 years ago as well. And already then it was like kind of such an enlightening talk which he gave. So I was very much looking forward to him, and he didn't disappoint, right? He's just simply amazing, and I sat right at the front to really listen to him, and there was a lot of things in what he said which really resonated to situations which I've seen even recently, even in family life. So yeah, that for me that was definitely a highlight.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Have a good rest of the day and good luck for your talk.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.